Hey there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. A little frog in my throat. Welcome to day 2928 of What You Up To Now. This is a space where I document my journey. I share the lessons learned from over a quarter century in corporate America in different amazing organizations as a corporate executive. In some of those organizations, of course, I didn't start out as a corporate executive. I've been in business since I was 13. I hate to admit how old I am, but I am 65, soon to be 66, by the way. And so I've got decades of business experience, both my businesses and other people's businesses, but I've been involved personally in over 27 different businesses and industries. And so a whole lot of stuff going on in my head at any given time. And right now, the thing that has gotten my attention and that I am consciously building is on the Skool platform, Skool. Why? Because I have found that as I get older, I want my life to be simpler. And simplification involves getting other people involved in the things that I want to create and how I want to impact and change the world. And the Skool community, the Skool platform allows me the opportunity to do that. So I am really excited about it. And I would like to invite you to join me there. Just put community in the comments below and I will send you an invite. Right now, my umbrella is the Supersize Your Business umbrella. And that is either going to morph and change and involve a bigger umbrella of the Supersize You Annual Challenge and the Supersize Your Business Annual Challenge. But right now, I want to help business owners because I know what a challenge it can be to be building and figuring things out on your own or with a really small team and not knowing exactly what is the next thing we need to do to really break through and supersize and grow. And it's really super simple. We just put our blinders on and we can't see it sometimes because we're so in the weeds, right? If you're in the weeds at the edge of the forest and the tree you need is right in front of you, but you can't even see it because the grass is too tall, the weeds are too tall, then all we do is clear away those weeds, right? And then everything becomes crystal clear. Today we're talking about, in this whole month, we're focusing on confidence. Today's topic is negative self-talk, right? And rewiring our brain and our life and our businesses for confidence. And so this is one of those topics I have personal, as we all do, because we all have negative self-talk, experience with. And a lot of people just go through their life and believe, just like our beliefs, we just believe our beliefs are our beliefs. We just believe our negative self-talk is natural and for us. And I don't believe that. I don't think we're supposed to have a negative voice in our head that is predominant. Yeah, maybe in caveman times and we needed to be physically safe, but nowadays, the vast majority of us have no fear for our safety or no real fear for our safety. The most scary thing we have to do every day is step out of our comfort zone. Whoa. I stepped out of my comfort zone and I picked up the phone. Whoa. And it is hard. I'm making fun of myself because sometimes I make that so challenging when it just isn't. Or asking. We just need to ask sometimes a question or for help because people love to help other people, but they have to know that you need help. I digress. So, talked about that we can use affirmations to overcome negative self-talk. And that if we notice the things that are most evident and most prevalent, and we start with that and just replace that with a positive affirmation or affirmation, whichever you use, that will automatically start having some of the other dominoes in our life fall into place. I've done this with lots of things in my life because I realize, like most humans, we have lots of thoughts always streaming through our head, but the vast majority of them are negative. And I suspect that is because we are inundated with negative information all the time, every day of our lives, especially as media increases and the noise in our world around us increases. So I think it's so important to get outside and take a walk in nature or get outside and just breathe sometimes. Because otherwise we get in this little box of our own thinking and we forget that reality is what we listen to and what we pay attention to. So if we're paying attention to and listening to and participating in and saying and believing negative things all the time, guess what? That is a self-fulfilling prophecy, usually one we don't want to happen in our lives, right? But we also can use that to our advantage because it's a universal law. We get what we think about. We get what we pay attention to. So if you want more positive things in your life, pay attention to more positive things. Look for people that are succeeding in whatever area or aspect of your life that you want to succeed in, and pay attention to them. Pay attention to what they're doing, what they're saying, how they speak to themselves. So think about this morning as I was brushing my teeth. Secret here, I do affirmations while I brush my teeth. Why? Because if I link something I want to something I automatically do, it just gives it that much more power, and it shows up in my life a lot faster. And I was thinking, I bet Elon Musk doesn't have any negative self-talk. I bet he, in his mind, doesn't put himself down or degrade himself or talk negatively to himself or beat himself up. I bet almost no billionaires do that. Why? Because they're too busy changing the world and making the world a better place. And I think that's how we should all choose and strive to be. Hey, I'm so busy positively impacting other people and making the world a better place. I don't have any time to put myself down, right? How powerful is that? All right. That's all I've got today. If I can help you in any way, please reach out and ask. If you'd like to be a part of our Skool community, please reach out and ask. This is the kind of stuff I do and talk about every day. All right. Have an awesome day, and I'll be with you tomorrow.